Well, hi there, and welcome to BSF Recovery Team. And it's time we got to take a look at the wrecker and see what's wrong with it. Our front locker wasn't working, so the first thing to do is to check that out, diagnose it properly before we just tear it apart. All right, we'll just pick it up a little bit because we still got to get inside. And turn it on. 4 high, 2 high, neutral, and locker on. All right, let's see. No, it is not working. Okay, so that shaft is working, and it is turning the front shaft, and that one is working, and it is turning the front shaft. Okay, it's acting just like an open differential. And the first thing we need to do is check it out electrically. There's only 2 wires, so I'm assuming that one of those is power, and the other one might be a ground, or it might be a feedback. I'm not sure which. But we got to disconnect the electrical connector. And I don't know if you've had trouble taking these apart, but I certainly have. And they get packed with mud. And you got to clean that mud out. Before you can get them apart. There we go. Okay, we have our pins in here so we don't hurt the connector, and we're going to test it with a test light and see if we're getting juice. And we are. Okay. So that means that our problem is from here to the magnet. Okay, so now we'll ohm check the magnet. We got 3.7, 3.2.9, 2.8, 2.7. So that should be okay. That means that our magnet electrically, it's good. That means our locker is defunct. We got to take the cover off and see what's wrong. And if you remember, we put a drain plug in here specifically so we could change the fluid. Although this is more than just changing the fluid. We'll have to pull the cover off. But this is a clean way to do it. Well, let's see if there's any chunks in here. Bolt's a little messed up. Well, hammer it on. That'll do it. Okay. no chunks, no metal. We'll plug it back in. Oh, I heard it. Yeah, the magnet's working. But it's not locking up. Well, that definitely means there's something wrong inside. And that's going to take a little more diagnosis, a little more research. We're probably going to have to take it apart. But I did notice something else, and that's this. I'm hoping it's just a wheel bearing. Seems like I just did that. I don't know. Have to look back on the videos, but seems like I'm always taking these apart. But we got to take this apart, see if we need a wheel bearing, and see if we got to take the locker apart. Oh, these are way too heavy. You got to remember, they still have the bead lock and run flat in them. I don't know how many times I've had these apart. I just wish I could do it while I was sleeping. That looks ugly. Is ugly. Oh. They sure don't have to deal with this in the Southwest, I'll tell you that. Well, apparently I haven't taken this one apart for a while because it is ugly. Oh. Ugly and dry. Yeah, we're gonna need an outer bearing for sure. Yeah, we need an inner bearing too.
Didn't I change that just last year?
Apparently not. Apparently we did the other side, not this side. I don't know.
Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance.
Yeah, I know. If I could ever get everything fixed.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
Well, we got a lot of work to do before we get out there and recover people. Speaking of recovery, you know you can get recovery kits from Yankum Ropes. There's various levels of recovery kits that you can buy from Yankum Ropes. Check them out, yankumropes.com, and use code BSF10 to get yourself 10% off. I remember now last time I had this apart. That was when the bearings failed and it screwed up the hub and the spindle and everything, and I just put it back together. I'm gonna need to find a hub and a new spindle cone. Okay, I found a new hub and a new spindle cone. So they're in the parts washer. So we're gonna take these apart. Oh, that doesn't want to come up. There we go. So, there's a good rotor. Huh, one's still intact. Wow. Okay, now we need to get bearings and a seal, but that should be all the hard parts I need for this side. They're in the parts washer cleaning up now. Okay, we got our new hard parts. Well, used hard parts. Better than what we had before. We still have to get races and bearings and a seal. But our Torrington's good. Or at least, yeah, it's good. But before we make a parts run, we got to figure out what's wrong with this. And, you know, I've had e-lockers in the back of H2s, and the only one that I ever had a problem with was one where I had to replace the magnet because it burned an open in it. So I've never had one of these apart. Don't even know if they come apart. And I don't know what happens to them, if anything. They've been pretty tough as far as my experience goes. So I'm going to do a little research. We're going to get on the interweb and see what happens to these, and before I take it apart, so we can know what's going on. So we'll get back to you on that. Thanks for watching. BSF Recovery Team, keep wheeling, stay safe out there, and maybe we'll get this back together and see you in the woods. What you got there? Oh, wow. Is that for me?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's red.
Wow. Thank you.
Brand new.
You are very welcome.
It's not even my birthday.
No, I know, but Mother's Day's coming up.
Oh, so it's for you?
No, I'm buying you something because Mother's Day is coming up. I don't want you to feel left out.
Oh, I see.
You know what she wants for Mother's Day? Minneapolis rodeo tickets.
Aha, I see. Okay.